Hey guys, Jason from DLT Trading, coming to you from the Bark River September 2023 grind-in. I'm here with Nick Troutman. Nick is the Chief Manufacturing Officer with Bark River Knives, which is a fancy term for you run all the big fancy $1 million machines and make sure that things are manufactured to spec. You do the CAD work, right? And I know because I've worked with you a bunch on designs and back and forth, and have to say, man, you're awesome to work with, because a lot of times working on designs that I've done, it's here's the design, and then it comes back and it's like, well, this needs to be changed, and that takes a week, and then another change and it takes a week. But whenever I work with Nick, I love it because we're messaging back and forth, and we can take a preliminary design and have a final design within 6 hours or 2 hours on one occasion I can think of, because it's just ping, ping, ping. I message him, he makes a change, refine, 3D print, prototype, bam, make it. So really appreciate that. One of the things that you've kind of taken on your own and done is brought the Gunny Folders to life, which has been really cool to see that happen, because Bark River's been making knives for about 16 years, 18 years?
2001,
okay,
I think.
So over 20 years they've been making just fixed blades, but have never made a folding knife. So Nick took it upon himself to make a frame lock folder, and every batch of them gets better and better and better, which we love to see, that quality improvement. So you've got one here that you cranked out today, I believe?
Yes, I had a customer who who came down from Canada, wanted to do one, and I agreed to let him do it, and more so Jackie agreed to let him do it, and we put it together.
So show that beauty off a little bit, if you would, and talk about some of the features.
So this is the Gunny Folder and Magna Cut. One of the revisions I worked with you on was changing thumb stud to a thumb disc, which has made a drastic improvement. I don't know if you've had the chance to see some of them with thumb disc.
I certainly have, and the reason that I liked it was, the Bravo and the Gunny have this real iconic Coke bottle handle, but inherent to that design, it doesn't give you a lot of room to get a purchase on a thumb stud.
Agreed.
A thumb disc, there's a lot of room, so you can really open it easily with one hand. What I think is very unique about the Gunny Folder is you have fully contoured front and back titanium. Some are G10, but this one happens to be fully contoured titanium. You almost never see that. And why? Because there's a lot of machine time. The machine has to really eat for a long time to have all this contouring done. So fully contoured front and back, which means it is super comfortable, right?
Yep.
It feels like a Bark River fixed blade knife. You don't have just the 2D on the back. This one also doesn't have a clip, which I like, because you don't have the clip biting into your hand, but there are a lot of people that like clips. So that is a feature that you have coming, correct?
Yes, actually I'm hoping to get onto that later this afternoon, believe it or not. And the plan is, and how they will ship, if I can have it back, is you'll get both sets of the screws that are required and the clip. So if you want, you just remove these two screws. Clip sits right down in these holes. You get a longer set of screws. If you don't want the clip, which I personally don't carry with one on most knives, I would take it out, set those screws aside.
So your design would mean that you're not going to have a plateau or any wonkiness, right?
Nope.
That if you take the clip off, it looks unfinished. Take the clip off, it looks fully finished.
Correct.
Put the clip on, it goes into these studs, essentially. So you have the benefit of having a nice deep carry pocket clip, or if you want the comfort of not having a pocket clip, you use it without it, and you don't need a filler tab or anything to plug what would look weird otherwise.
Correct.
So it looks very nice either way, which is a really unique design. And again, CPM Magna Cut on this one, the thumb disc for easy opening. It is a frame lock with an
CPM 154.
Go ahead and talk about that a little bit.
And I apologize.
Because that is, again, something different. Most people are not doing that.
So actually what I did is I stole technology from slip joints, where you have two different steels of two different Rockwells mating together for the lock face so that it doesn't gall.
Sure.
So this is 60 Rockwell is normal, and then this is 57 to 58 to keep it from galling really bad. And I haven't had any that I know of wear out at all.
No, I haven't heard of that either. For those of our listeners that don't know what galling is, talk about that a little bit and why you did what you did to prevent that.
Galling is where the one metal at a rock well will kind of chew away one that's a similar or close to the same rock well and cause the action to go bad.
Sure, because they're the same. They're kind of fighting each other.
They're fighting each other, and eventually they'll just wear out. You'll get lock, rock, lock, stick. But borrowing that technology from slip joints, that just made sense to me.
Sure, absolutely. So very cool features on it. Knives Ship Free and DLT both did a pre-order run of 100 pieces of these. Those did sell out very quickly. So now Nick is in the process of filling those 200 pre-orders. Once that's done, we'll ramp up some more pre-orders, I'm assuming, and maybe at some point get enough built where they're actually available on the site. But we're really excited to see those come into fruition. And hats off to you for, like I say, taking it on your own and really doing it. So
Thank you.
Very good job. Thanks for taking the time to meet with us today, Nick. Really appreciate it.
Jason.
Thanks so much.